Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well, teach this truth in all honesty and sincerity. Salutations to you brothers around the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth to wake the hopeful elect. Just get into a quick video on Esau's pomp being brought low. How is it in a place that was built for these people that their own people are suffering? You know, right along with Jake. You know, these people losing their homes, losing their jobs. You know, they going back to that beast estate, you know. But this was their kingdom, and it's being brought low. This is Isaiah chapter 14, and I start at verse 10, and it reads, "All they shall speak and say unto thee, Art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave," meaning down to a lower state. The Most High is squeezing that pride out of Esau. "And the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee," meaning they in a lower state. "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?" The nations, these Edomites, you know, sleazy ears went around the whole world, ruining the lives of the other nations, infringing upon their boundaries, you know, dropping bombs, infiltrating their governing structure to basically weaken them so they can steal resources from them. You know, just dropping bombs on remote places where people don't have any contact with the modern world, just to see what it would do. You know, just constantly oppressing the whole earth, man. Verse 13, "For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High." And the Most High is showing Esau, you ain't on my level. You'll never be on my level. You know, and the wicked elites, they did not share the blessing with the whole nation of Edom. You know, in our kingdom, you ain't gonna see a homeless Israelite. You're not gonna see a bugged out Israelite, a junkied out Israelite. Verse 15, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the size of the pit. And that word hell, it means the ground. You're gonna be brought down to the ground. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? All the kings of the nation, even all of them, lie in glory, every one in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet. Yeah, that was the bulk of it. But basically, Esau's being brought down low. You know, it's the Most High who raises one nation above the next and bring the nation down. You know, so it's Esau's time to go down. This is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 16. I'll start at 15. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men. Everyone is looking at Esau hatred, man. You know, the Most High take the blindfold off of these other nations, even our people of Israel, you know, or seeing this man as the devil. Thy terribleness hath deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. And a lot of times in the scripture, when it mentions Esau, it mentions the clefts of the rocks, or Mount Seir, or Basra. Those were all dwelling places of Esau, you know. So in today's time, where Esau dwells will be looked to or compared to Basra or Mount Seir. You know, even look at the infrastructure here in America. They build skyscrapers. You know, when the scripture tell you to build no more than three stories. You know, but they have to have that feeling that they're back in Mount Seir. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. Also Edom shall be a desolation, and you know, pursuant to the thermonuclear destruction that's going to come upon this place. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. this is one of those plagues as well. The homelessness of Esau, man. How you homeless in your own kingdom? You know, that shows you the wickedness, the real wickedness of those elite men that run this society. They don't care if their own people are homeless. You know, in other countries, it's looked upon as a shame. That, like, they'll shame a family if one of their members are homeless, or, you know, have no money or have nowhere to live. Like that, that's not a good look. But um, I'll jump back up and read, but I'm going to finish. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord. No man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. And that's going into the thermonuclear destruction that will come upon this place. But I'll jump back up to verse 10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. The Lord is exposing Esau, man. That's why everybody is looking at this place in disgust. You know, even the low level Edomites are looking at the top Edomites like, you know, this ain't right. I'm on the same level as, you know, these minorities, if you will. I'm gonna jump to the book of Proverbs real quick. Cause this is rightfully so, man. Esau had no compassion on the children of Israel. And really didn't care about, you know, how the conditions they were in. This is Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 31. He that oppresseth the poor reproach his maker, but he that honoreth him hath mercy on the poor. And Esau don't have mercy on the poor, you know, being the the Israelites that are being oppressed here. You know, so you know, looking at this is hey, you know, it's payback from the Most High. You know, the fact that you being homeless in your own kingdom is is ironic. Jump to the 19th chapter. And verse 17. He that hath pity upon the poor lendeth unto the Lord, and that which he hath given will he pay him again. And Esau does not look to the poor of this society, primarily the Israelites, with any compassion. You know, that's you know, if he won't have compassion on his own people, what you think he care about the Most High's people? He does everything in opposition of the scriptures. This is Ezekiel chapter 22 And verse 29. Salakia. This is Ezekiel chapter 35, and I'll start at verse 3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. I will stretch out my hand against thee. I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred against, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Verse 7, this is the point. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, him that returneth. I'm gonna jump down to verse 13. Thus with your mouth ye have boasted against me, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. And as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it, and they shall know that I am the Lord. And that means all you Edomite families, Russian, so-called Russian, so-called Great Britain, you Amalekites, the so-called Jews that call themselves Jews, the identity thieves, all you down there in Australia, all you Edomite families, man, is gonna happen to you. And that pride about yourself is being snatched out. End it off with Deuteronomy chapter 30. Everything that was happening to Jake, man, is coming up on these Edomites. And they don't have that spirit of the Lord, so they can't really, they don't know how to handle anything, They don't know how to handle adversity. This is Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and all them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord, and do all his commandments which I command thee this day. But yeah, the Lord is putting these curses that was on Jake, man, on these Edomites, and they really feeling it. Some of them try to be nice and try to, hey man, ain't none of that. You gon' drink from the cup that we have to drink, and you gonna be paid back, man, double. And this is just the beginning. So hope this was an edifying lesson. I'm gonna say shalom and a Bible ball. Kwam Yasharallah.